Okay, don't judge me for the way that I look right now. I had to put on a filter because I look crazy. I mean, you can see my hair. I don't have a bra on, and this is see-through. It's one of those days. However, I've been having a lot of memories resurface, especially when it comes to my Hydra incarnation. I was wondering when this would start to raise for me and the fragments start to come back into myself from my shadow. And I've had a lot of images of the divine feminine being cut off by our hands. So like they cut us off by our wrists, and that's how one of the ways that they helped disconnect the earth from the divine feminine. And get this, all right? So I've been having a lot of visualizations as well, just in so many ways, like, and this is like when I'm awake, like I'm not sleeping. This is happening when I'm awake, so it's super cool. So I connected with my Hydra self by imagining my feet and my toes and my hands like going down into earth, like tree roots. All of a sudden, like it turned into, snakes. So the serpent, right? So the roots turned into a snake, and the snake went deeper, deeper, and deeper, deeper into Earth's core. And the Hydra actually, from what my understanding is, are the protectors of Gaia's essence. Like they protect her the best way that I could put it. So if you could put her in a house, right? In her own house, right? They're the protectors of her house, where her essence is. So the Hydra is very important, and it's kind of crazy because I've had a lot of religious programming come up about Adam and Eve and the serpent and all this stuff. That story is told from such a left field because the snake is divine knowledge and divine truth. And when it was said that she gave in to lust or whatever, that's how they twisted the story, because they cut the divine feminine off. The serpent is the divine feminine, is the divine goddess energy. So yeah, snakes are not evil. They're actually very important and key elements. So I've been having a lot of memories come up, a lot of just very aha moments, a lot of coming together energy. A lot of pieces are being clicked into place for me. And yeah, so much stuff going on spiritually. Also, I want to talk about, so right now, what Gaia is doing is she is purging. So the energy that's coming from deep within the body of the earth, right? Because the emotions is held, memories are held in the bodies, right? So the body of the earth. What's coming up to the surface is all of the shadow aspect of Gaia. So what I've been having a lot come through for me is a lot of like the Dark Age stuff, a lot of like the Salem witch trials. So a lot of witch wounds are going to come up to the surface to be felt. So a lot of women might feel like they don't want to be seen, or like afraid to be seen for sharing their magic. At least that was something that like came to me, and I was realizing that wasn't something that was for me in this moment, because I do have my own witch wound. It was more so Gaia being purged. So I was able to not disconnect, but like put a barrier to realize, okay, this is not for me, but okay, I was cut off and I just put my hair up because it was bothering me. But I'm going to hold space for Gaia to go ahead and purge. So I went ahead, I held space. I kind of moved the energy up with my fingers and my hands, and I could feel it as it was releasing from Gaia's surface, kind of visualize on the surface of the grid, of the earth grid, like a shadow coming up to be felt. I kind of felt that in my root chakra and my sacral. So that's where a lot of the divine feminine wounds are held. Sometimes there could be other places, but depending on the type of wound. But the main wounds are held in, the divine feminine areas. So, where we have our portal. Our portal is literally in our lower 3 chakras. So that's where I felt and I saw it basically do the same to me. So I realized as Gaia's healing, my body is emanating what's happening to Gaia, and I'm able to visualize it through my body and help her.